entertainment. This is our combo bounce house slash slide. Take a little walk around. The bounce house inside, and then there's a little climbing section.
All right, guys. So this unit has three pipes.
Usually, it's recommended to use 2 blowers here, and then this third one goes into a pool.
The pool is optional. You can do it as wet or dry. So we're going to show you guys how to break this guy down. First of all, very important piece when you do get it up. If you are only using 1 blower, make sure this is nice and tight. The other blower will go right there. Again, this makes sure it's just nice and tight. If you can't get it really tight, use an extra bungee cord. It's always a great idea. As you can see right here, that's our big zipper. That's going to be our best way to get this thing down as fast as possible. So we're going to start by turning off the blower. And we'll be unfastening that section. You see it already is coming down rather quickly. We're also going to open up that center pocket. That's going to help significantly as well. So as you may have seen in our other videos that we have, it's going to be very similar to a bounce house, except we're going to be adding the slide proponent. We're opening all 3 of those jet tunnels to get as much air out of this thing as possible. As you can already tell, it's going down pretty quick. All right, the first thing you can do is you can pull away this mat. We're not going to need it. You can fold that up. Very important, if you do have the pool on, you want to detach the pool first and let that drain out so the water does not go all over the rest of the inflatable. All right, so at this point, you're just going to kind of want to step on it a little bit, and we're going to come back when we're ready to fold it up. All right, guys, so we're back. As you can see, the combo rainbow inflatable is pretty much deflated at this point. So as you can see, when it was blown up, it's a house. Okay, so what we want to do is, first of all, you want to make sure that the blue is what is on the outside. You want to make sure that none of this mesh material is hanging off of the edges.
A good rule of thumb is that the seam,
yes, you want to follow
the bottom
the
seam should be.
So if you watch
down.
what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to pull this, and I'm going to pull this, and you're actually going to, you can see the house is laying down now. If you look center, you can actually see that's the house. Can't miss it. Here's the 2 towers right here. I'm going to fold them forward, because now I want to mirror the back image. So I'm going to take this back piece, and I'm going to pull this guy over that front one. And again, I'm going to match it over. Okay. So now we have the 2 sides of the houses are on top of each other. This is how you're going to get it to be the smallest. And then again, any of this mesh material, you want to make sure is inside the perimeter. Okay, you want to take a little entrance way. You want to flip that over as well. There may be some excess air in there. That'll come out. So an important rule of thumb is you always want to roll towards these 2 jet tunnels. That's where you're going to get the maximum amount of air out of this thing. So now we're going to move on to the slide. Okay. The most important thing about this thing, in order to make it right, the slide needs to come over completely. So we're going to pull it all the way over, and you're going to know when you're done because you're going to get to the seam. See that seam right here? This is where you want it to end at. That's the seam that I'm talking about. So we're going to fold this over, and that's how it should look before you begin to roll. So the seam should follow all the way around, and then your blue perimeter is going to follow around. All right, so we're going to come right back, and we're going to start doing the folds. All right, guys, we're going to go into the last section, which is going to be how we're going to roll it. All right, you're going to roll this one into thirds, kind of like the rest of the bounce house that we've worked with. So Anthony and I are going to grab one side each, and we're going to find that middle, and we're going to go directly over. We're going to go right to here, and now we always want to step towards the jet tunnels. So we're going to step on it a little bit, kind of like you're making tomato sauce or grapes. And you're going to want to step on it for probably about 60 seconds. You don't need to go crazy, but the more you step on it, the easier it's going to roll. And you'll see all the air start to come out. It does help when you walk together. If you have to, you should have 2 people always. So want to make sure. We'll probably do that 2 more times. just to make sure we're gonna get the most ideal roll as possible. One more for good luck. Awesome. So now we're gonna fold it one more time on the top of each other. So Aunt, you can come right over here, and we're gonna flip completely over on top, just like that. So it should look like a big burrito, just like all of them. We're gonna start walking on it again, and again we'll probably walk on it for about 60 seconds. It will be very hard right in the middle. That's going to be the area where that slide is, where the stairs are. There's not much we can really do about that. That's why it's pivotal. The rest of it would really take charge and take as much air out of the mesh flow as possible. Looking pretty good. Again, the only thing that's left out of this burrito right now, at the end of the 2 jet tubes and that opening slit that we began with. So that's going to be pretty good. You want to make sure before you start your roll, you have your ratchet straps. All right, guys, so we're just going to show again how to set up your ratchet straps, which are going to be the most important part, because without these, you're not going to be able to move this. So you're going to take one end, another end. You want to make your figure 8. Okay. Just got to make sure you get the connection right. Boom. That's not coming out now. Okay. Now with the ratchet straps, some people find these a little tricky. Okay. If you're going to make it tight, you're going in, okay? When you want to back it out, you see how it's stopping there? It's not going to go back unless you pull your trigger. You're going to pull it, and you hear that little click. That's how you're going to back it out. All right, so we have this all set. All right, guys, so we're going to go and start the roll. So honestly, the most important part, there's 2 aspects. You got to roll together, and you also have to make sure you roll straight. So in the beginning, you're just going to want to really tighten up. And now it'll start to roll itself. Again, if you got the roll correctly, it'll go pretty easily. Definitely got to put some grease into it. You also want to make sure you move together. So 1, 2, 3. Now you see this big part right here? This is part of the stairs. You're not going to be able to get that too tight, so that's okay. Because after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm also going to straighten out a little bit. Okay. And over. Now you want to go all the way over. You're going to go on top of the jet tubes. Anthony's going to bring over the camera. We're going to zoom in a little bit. Just so you can see, we're going to roll. We always want to leave these out to the end. Roll over it. Make sure it's nice and tight. And now you're going to take them, tuck them inside. All right. So now, make sure this is over. Your roll, not too shabby. All right, pretty damn good roll. Let's take one of these. Now it works much better with 2 people. You're gonna lay it right next to it. Each of you go on a side, and we're gonna pull up and underneath. Okay, make sure, almost like a seesaw, that you are underneath. We're gonna take this right here, okay? Very important, this is the back. We're gonna go through the back, out the front. Now you gotta pull, so you make it nice and tight. These things are pretty long. Now you gotta pull down, and then you gotta click. And you wanna go until you feel like it's really, really tight. That way you have no issues. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna take the second one, exact same thing.
The same thing on the other side.
Lay it down, okay. Right underneath. Gonna take it through the back out the front. You're gonna pull. Make sure you're getting enough of the thing. And we're gonna drop that down. Now one side should be flatter than the other. That's gonna be your bottom. A little high here, but that's okay. You wanna make sure next time you do it that you make it a little bit, make sure it's straight so you don't get that top. But overall, that's how you guys roll up the combo bounce house. Good luck and do it right.